I'm Mike Doran. This is my '68 Bronco. My family's had it since 1969. My grandpa bought it to work up at our cabin, haul hay bales up and down the trails, and I got it when I was 15 in 2006, and we painted it and started the work, and the work hasn't stopped yet. My grandpa was a vet, and he used to travel all over Montana. He did a lot of horses and big animals that not a lot of other vets did. He needed multiple vehicles that could get through mud, snow, whatever needed to be thrown at him, and the Bronco was a good option at the time. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of experience with the Bronco with my grandpa because he passed away before I was able to get that with him. So my dad did. My dad, he loved working on cars with his dad, and he passed that down to me, and that was me and my dad's thing, was working on cars. Be school nights, be 10 p.m. My mom would stomp out, "Michael has school in the morning." My dad would, "Well, I have work in the morning too, but we got to get this done." Those are good memories for me, working on cars till midnight. As far as modifications to the Bronco, I've redone the engine. This is the second engine I put in it, and it's an absolute monster of an engine. It's a 5.0 out of a Mustang. It's got a nice hog of a cam in it, so it just thumps as you're driving. And I just put a brand new suspension in it to lift it up a little bit so I could put some meats under it, and that was miserable. Actually, busting the leaf springs out, I tore a hernia in my belly button. I got that damn bolt out, but it gave me a hernia, so, you know, blood, sweat, and tears is a real thing when you're working on these. So you just chalk that nice little 10 grand up to the Bronco bill too for that surgery. In the agreement I had with my dad when he gave me the Bronco, it was sunshine yellow, which is not exactly a cool color. So in the agreement we had, if I got it running and everything, it was going to be my first car, he would paint it. So blue's my favorite color, so I picked midnight blue metallic. And it's still holding up pretty decent, you know. Been rough on it, it's been rode hard, put away wet, but paint's holding up. Say if you were a sensitive person, you would hate it because it stinks. It stinks like gas, it stinks like exhaust, it stinks like the brand new headers burning the paint off them. I mean, if you didn't love this car, it'd be unpleasant. You'd hate it. He's got a Cam 5.0 in it, it's loud. Nice and loud on the way up. Built in '68. I put it back together so it's not windproof. You got wind coming up from the floor, you got wind coming in through the door jambs I didn't put back on right. I mean, it's a sensory overload, but you know, you get used to it and you love it, and it's just kind of peaceful once you get used to it. And it has a heater, but most of your heat comes directly from the engine because it's right in front of you, and there's not exactly a firewall. It's sheet metal. There's no firewall. It's you, sheet metal engine. It's just experience you gotta do to have it, because it's just, you kind of feel like you're connected to it because you're in total control. Bronco's not doing anything without you making it do so. So it's an experience. It's been a process, a long process, and it's been good. I'm assuming it's gonna be a process I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life, and hopefully I'll be doing it with my daughter, my soon-to-come son.
My 2-year-old painted them. She at least gave me black, a boy color.
I hope I get to work on it with them, and I hope they get to break bolts and bloody their knuckles and get yelled at for not holding the flashlight right. It's a dream, man.